It is an abuse of the sensitivity of all northern Nigerian people, Jamilu Charanchi speaks. Mr. Jamilu Charanchi, National Coordinator of the Coalition of Northern Groups, CNG, expressed his thoughts on the recent proposal by the certain parliamentarians to end open grazing across the nation. Recently, a few members of the House of Assembly proposed ending open grazing and encouraging herders to embrace new practices like ranching in order to provide for their cattle and other farm animals. The legislators want to put an end to the tension that have arisen in the past due to open grazing problem between herders and farmers. The lawmakers' decision to put an end to herders' practice of open grazing was strongly opposed by Mr. Jamilu Charanchi. He argued that the herders' fundamental human rights to conduct business throughout Nigeria will be violated if this regulation were to be enforced. He posed a crucial query regarding who will pay for the establishment of those ranches, which the herders would use if the measure prohibiting open grazing is put into effect. Speaking to Arise News Television in a recent interview, he stated, "The ranching is not a problem, but for someone just to wake up and decide to bring a bill to the house in order to stop movement of cattle from one place to another or from one state to another, that is ridiculous and unacceptable. In fact, it is an abuse of the sensitivity of all northern Nigerian people. Let us talk about ranching first before we talk about open grazing. What do you have on the ground for these herders? You have settlements, the crops, all the grasses, and even the places to put in place, for the ranching. These are questions that need to be asked. So wait to you dey talk say wetin they get in ground. Abeg, if government talk say make people wey dey sell, if government come outside come ban people wey dey import rice, abeg say government dey give them any alternative. Okay, if government come ban people wey dey bring in a particular kind of product, knowing fully well that they get people wey be say that thing na be their lifeline. If you say person dey get livelihood, now that thing na be their life. Say government they can't give them okay, if you ban this one, you na fit do this one. See abeg, make northerners carry their wahala shift go front. When them bring this so-called open grazing, people fought against it, right? Good. The northerners will forever remain backward with this kind of thinking. It is very wrong for northerners, even the so-called elites, to have, how am I going to say it? To have this kind of thinking. It doesn't make any sense to me. Could make sense, Coco. It is not making any sense. The more I try to, think about it, the more it is not making any sense to me. Like why? That they should have something in ground for the others. As what now? Are they supposed to be special? All the citizens of Nigerians are special. You are not going to come and tell lawmakers to give special treatment to these people. They don't have any means of doing business. Whose fault? No be in a way be the so-called elites. Why they not put these people? Why they not advocate for make them they learned? And I not give them schools because I won't continue to keep them for perpetual poverty. See, I use God beg. This is not even what we're supposed to be even talking about. That's how they bring open grazing, so people will like them sign up. Now, they don't bring the ban of the open grazing. Make people too will not like them. Sign up. Then the people that doesn't like the open grazing, let them sign the ban of this thing. All the businesses that government have destabilized, government no give shishi. Okay, look at what is going on in the Lagos to Calabar road. Okay, look at what is going on. Some businesses there, Some businesses there. You think say government will give them 1 kobo. Government no will give them 1 naira. You dare they cry. Say if you go your own north, make on dey there do am now. North no get shebi na get north na get landmass pass. Then they come as I come both say north get landmass. Make them start now. If they start now, begin plant them. After all, their own place they grow something where they plant grass plus this thing. By the time they do it, the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, They're not even dating. They're not going to follow us, they drag this thing at all. They're not going to follow us after and they drag the one. In fact, they're going to be very okay. It is rather an abuse of the sensitivity of all Nigerian people that catering, which is a private business done by a certain ethnicity, will be hung on the necks of the entire Nigerians, to the extent of providing acres of land for them in every state of the entire federation, as if the castle is a federal property. This nonsensical feeling of entitlement mentality we have allowed to reign for a long while is the cause of it. If not, why would the Fulani man think his castle is entitled to land in the 37 states of the Federation allocated to her by the federal government? No, they were asked to go back to the state of origin for their ranching. Instead of agreeing to that, they're aiming at a little piece of land as my backyard. Your own place, now they always come outside, you talk, say, land, you not get land. If people have population, please. If you have the population, you have the land, please, you will carry yourselves and be going back to your house. It is very, very simple. And are they being these people who have not been causing trouble? Underline the reason why they are doing this. If these people have been doing their businesses, that there is no problem, I tell you, they will not have told them to go. But anywhere you put head, if you buy a newspaper, whether you buy The Sun, whether you buy a Guardian, whether you buy, what's it they call them, any of the national newspaper, I can bet my life that on each of these newspaper, you go see every day, Fulani Herders crisis. This one, they buy some people for here, then they drag for land, herders and farmers. You will see it there. Do you know how many lives have been wasted? Do you know how much trauma have been deposited with people because of this so-called open grazing? Make them go back to their place. It is not a national business. Do you know how many businesses have been destabilized and those people were not even compensated? They don't even tell them sorry, talk less of to give them 1 kobo. Make nobody vex me. We have a lot of things that needs our attention, not this at all. It is a private business, so you don't expect the government to provide those facilities. And it is another way of thinking, one-way thinking. One way. They will never think back and say, okay, if they go, have they tried to go back and it did not work? Have they tried, go back, grow their distance and it did not work? Why do they support the endless killings and the endless murders of these people? No, it is like they're supporting it. It is like anytime they go out and they hear that happen, it's like they jubilate. Because you cannot tell me they don't jubilate. You cannot tell me that there's farmers and herders crisis. And it is because there is this crisis, that is why they're telling these people, okay, we're going to go back. And then you are coming out to say, it is because. Meanwhile, the people who commit all sort of murder, these people will not come out and breathe the word. I beg, make nobody vex me. Make everybody do for their region. Yes, make we start to the practice regional so that you go stay for there. If you go another state, you don't like you go back to your state. Yes. Alright, so on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen and come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.